Tom. Quick question. What's 2 plus 2?
4.
How did you know that?
I just knew. I didn't think about it.
Exactly. You didn't stop and calculate. You didn't go step by step. You just knew. That's what fluent English feels like. You don't translate. You just speak.
But most people aren't there yet. They hear a question in English and their brain immediately switches to their first language. They translate, then translate back. And by the time they have the answer, the moment is gone.
And today we're going to talk about how to fix exactly that.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Real English Talk. I'm Tom.
And I'm Jessica. Today's episode is called Don't Translate, Just Speak. And we're going to share 10 simple steps to help you speak English with more fluency and confidence. Starting today. Stay with us, subscribe to Real English Talk, and let's get into it.
Let's start with the most important thing. And it sounds so simple that most people ignore it. Step 1. Speak every day, even just a little.
Speaking is a skill, not just knowledge. Think about riding a bike. You can read about bikes, you can study how bikes work, but you cannot learn to ride a bike without actually getting on one.
English is the same. You can study grammar for 10 years, but if you never speak, you will never become fluent.
So the first step is simple. Speak 5 sentences every day. Just 5. They don't need to be complicated. I am learning English. I feel good today. I am ready. Simple sentences, said out loud every day.
And say each one more than once. Repeat each sentence 5 times, 10 times. Repetition is how your mouth learns.
Which brings us to step 2. Speak out loud. Not in your head, out loud, with your actual voice.
This sounds obvious, but so many people practice English silently. They think it, they read it in their mind, but they never actually say the words.
Your brain learns through thinking, but your mouth learns through speaking. They are 2 different things, and you need both.
And here's something important. When you start speaking, even badly, even nervously, your brain realizes something. It realizes, this is safe. I can do this. And slowly, your fear starts to go away.
Confidence comes from doing, not from thinking about doing. Every time you speak out loud, even alone in your room, you are building real confidence.
So today's first challenge. After this episode ends, say 5 sentences out loud, in English, right now, wherever you are.
Step 3. Vocabulary, but not the way most people think about it.
What do most people do wrong with vocabulary?
They try to learn too many words at once. Difficult words, words they'll never use. They open a dictionary and try to memorize 100 words in one day. It doesn't work.
So what does work?
10 simple, useful words a day. Words like eat, go, come, like, need, want. Words you actually use every day. And then use them. Make sentences. Say them out loud. Write them down.
Writing helps too. When you write a word, your eyes and your hand both remember it. It creates a stronger memory.
Fluency is about easy expression, not difficult vocabulary. The goal is to say things simply and clearly, not to impress people with complicated words.
Step 4. Listening. And this one is huge. So many learners focus only on speaking, but listening is what builds your speaking.
Think about a baby. A baby doesn't speak first. A baby listens. For months and months, the baby hears the language, the sounds, the rhythm, the patterns. And then one day, the baby speaks.
So listening comes before speaking, even for adults learning a new language.
Yes, listen to simple, slow English for 5 to 10 minutes every day. Podcasts, short videos, audiobooks, something at your level. Not too hard, not too easy.
And there's a great technique for this. Listen, pause, repeat. You listen to a sentence, you pause, and then you say the same sentence out loud.
Your ears are like muscles. The more you train them, the better they get at understanding English. And better ears lead to better speaking.
Listening is not passive. Done right, listen, pause, repeat. It's one of the most active things you can do for your English.
Step 5. Reading. But reading in a specific way.
Most people read silently, in their head. But there's a better way?
Read out loud. Slowly. Start with very easy things, short stories, simple paragraphs, things that don't stress your brain. When you read out loud, your eyes, your mouth, and your ears all work together at the same time. 3 senses at once.
That's 3 times the learning in one activity.
Exactly. And here's another benefit. When you read, you absorb sentence patterns, natural ways that English speakers put words together. And those patterns go into your brain. So when you speak, the patterns are already there. You don't have to create everything from zero.
That's why people who read a lot often speak better. They have more patterns stored in their brain.
Exactly. Now, step 6. This one is the most important of all. Thinking in English.
This is the heart of today's episode. Don't translate. Just think in English directly.
Fluent speakers don't translate. When someone asks them a question in English, they don't think of the answer in their first language and then translate it. They just think in English. The answer comes directly.
But how do you get there? That sounds very advanced.
You start very small. Look at something around you right now, a chair, a window, a cup, and say what you see in English. I see a chair. The window is open. My cup is empty. Simple thoughts in English, no translation.
Describe your world in English, even just 1 or 2 things a day.
And over time, your brain starts to switch. Instead of going through your first language, it goes directly to English. That is the moment everything changes.
Like 2 plus 2 equals 4. You don't calculate, you just know.
Exactly, that's the goal. And it's closer than you think. Listeners, do you ever think in English? Even just 1 word or sentence. Tell us.
Step 7. Writing. I know some people think writing is separate from speaking, but they're more connected than you think.
Writing slows you down, and that's a good thing. When you write, you have time to think, time to organize your ideas, time to notice your mistakes. And all of that helps your speaking too.
What should people write about?
Their day. Simple sentences about what they did. I woke up at 7. I had coffee for breakfast. I felt tired this morning. Nothing complicated. Just honest, simple sentences about your real life.
And when your brain gets better at organizing thoughts in writing, it gets better at organizing thoughts in speaking too.
Exactly. Writing is practice for speaking. They train the same thinking muscle.
Step 8. Speaking with real people. And I think this is the one most people are most afraid of.
It is. Because everything until now, speaking alone, reading, writing, you can do safely at home. Nobody is watching, nobody is judging. But speaking with a real person feels completely different.
And yet, it's where the real growth happens.
Yes, here's something important to remember. People judge you much less than you think. Most people, when they hear you trying to speak their language, feel respect, not judgment. They appreciate the effort.
Start small. Hello, how are you? Thank you. Excuse me. Small phrases, real conversations, and your brain learns very quickly. This is safe. I can do this.
And if there's nobody available, record yourself. Say something in English. Play it back. Listen. How do you sound? What can you improve? Your own voice is one of your best teachers.
I still do this. I record myself sometimes, and I'm always surprised. I sound different than I think I do.
Everyone does. And that surprise, that moment of, oh, that's what I sound like, that's incredibly useful feedback.
Step 9. Watching. But watching in a specific, active way.
Most people watch videos or films in English for entertainment, and that's fine. But if you want to improve, you need to watch like a learner, not just a viewer.
What does watching like a learner mean?
There's a technique called shadowing. You watch a short clip, you hear a sentence, you pause, and then you say the exact same sentence out loud, copying the speaker's tone, their speed, their rhythm.
You're not just repeating the words, you're copying everything. How they stress certain words, where they pause, how their voice goes up and down.
Exactly. And that makes your English sound more natural, more native, not because you're pretending to be someone else, but because you're absorbing the natural music of English.
And how long should you do this?
10 minutes a day is enough. 10 minutes of focused shadowing is more powerful than 2 hours of passive watching. Consistency is the real secret here.
Small. Daily. Consistent. That's the formula for every step we've talked about today.
And that brings us to the last step. Step 10, confidence.
Confidence as a weapon. I love that idea.
Nobody speaks perfect English, not even native speakers. So stop waiting for perfection. Stop waiting until you're ready. You will never feel completely ready, and that's okay.
Action comes before confidence, not the other way around. You don't wait to feel confident and then speak. You speak, and then you feel confident.
And one more thing. Never compare your journey to someone else's. Your English story is yours. Someone else has been learning for 10 years. Someone else grew up in an English-speaking country. That's not your story. Your story is yours, and your progress is real.
Every time you speak without hesitation, that's a win. Small wins, every day. That's how fluency is built. Let's do a quick summary of all 10 steps before our vocabulary review.
Step 1. Speak 5 simple sentences every day. Step 2. Speak out loud, not just in your head. Step 3. Learn 10 useful words a day and use them. Step 4. Listen with the listen, pause, repeat technique.
Step 5. Read out loud with simple, easy material. Step 6. Think in English. Start with small thoughts. Describe the world around you. Step 7. Write simple sentences about your day. Step 8. Speak with real people. Start small.
Step 9. Shadow speakers you admire. Copy their tone, their rhythm, their energy. And Step 10. Choose confidence. Take small steps. Don't compare. Don't wait. just start.
10 steps. All of them simple. None of them easy at first, but all of them possible. Starting today.
Vocabulary review, 10 words. Ready?
Fluency. The ability to speak smoothly and naturally. Fluency comes from speaking, not just studying.
Repetition. Doing something again and again to learn it. Repeat each sentence 5 times. Repetition builds memory.
Out loud, using your voice so others can hear. Don't practice in your head, say it out loud.
Shadowing. Copying a speaker's words and rhythm out loud. Shadowing is one of the fastest ways to sound more natural.
Confidence. A strong belief in your own ability. Confidence comes from action, not from waiting.
Habit. Something you do regularly, almost automatically. 10 minutes a day becomes a powerful habit over time.
Translate. To change words from one language to another. Stop translating. Start thinking directly in English.
Pattern. A natural way that words are organized. Reading gives you sentence patterns you can use when you speak.
Consistent. Doing something regularly without stopping. 10 minutes every day is more powerful than 2 hours once a week.
And hesitation. Pausing because you are unsure or afraid. Every time you speak without hesitation, that's a win. 10 words, all connected to the same message. Stop waiting. Start speaking today.
And I want to say one last thing to everyone listening. You are already doing something amazing. You are listening to English right now. You are practicing right now. That matters. Don't forget that.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to Real English Talk and give us a like. Share it with someone who wants to improve their English. These 10 steps could change everything for them.
Tell us in the comments, which of the 10 steps will you try first? We read every single comment. Until next week, I'm Tom.
And I'm Jessica. Don't translate, just speak. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. And remember, 2 plus 2 equals 4. You don't calculate, you just know. That's where you're going. Keep going.